Get cozy everybody, because they will continue on the game called Danganronpa Antebellum. Deadly Life. Right. Do you ever write stories? Yeah. Do you ever write characters? Yeah. Do you ever subject those characters to the most awful atrocities? Yeah. Past full of trauma and tragedy after tragedy? Yeah. Do you ever write them in situations that were made to pain them? Yep. I'm wondering if this is karma. What? No. If the characters in my stories rebelled and let me suffer for once. Because what kind of sick writer would condemn their characters to atrocities like this? Ding dong, bing bong.
The body of Dracul Tremblay has been discovered. Investigation shall now begin.
Click. My cake. Yeah, your cake is way more important than the fucking body on your cake. I think I'm going to be sick. Dracul.
Are you kidding me?
Jesus Christ. God, it reeks. Who would do such a thing? What the fuck? This is disgusting. What are you all talking about? Ugh, it's meaning. She must have done this. Can we not accuse people yet? Someone just died. Before us had a representation of all our shortcomings, all our failures. My closest friends sprawled out, intestines ripped out. Right, you're a mentalist. Use your weird mental powers to mind read who did it or something. Ah, you annoying little shits. I just want to have one part and this is what you do. Shut up, Yui. Huh? You knew what you were doing. We literally just got the motive videos. Do you think someone would have used the completely unguarded party as an opportunity to attack? Who would even hold a stupid party in a goddamn killing game? Because of her incompetence and insistence to dress everything up in friendly metaphors, the killing started and my friend is dead. And all you care about is your damn... I cut myself off. Sorry. I spoke out of line. You smiled at me. Don't point fingers at me. I was trying to keep everyone happy, get us close so no one would kill.
Hey, wait a minute.
Listen up, there's a murder on hands, and like it or not, we've got to deal with it. Bickering isn't going to help anyone. We need to find a culprit or we'll all be executed. We can mourn Dracul soon. She didn't appear to be paying attention at all. Huh, where's my poofy dress gone?
Hello? You want to burn?
Are you high or something? Can you please focus for one goddamn minute? Shut up, Takiko has a point. Our party outfits, they're gone. Oh, that was me. Turn her head to the voice ringing from the bushes, flicking over to see Mananeko.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was so generous the murderer made a fatal error. They killed in their party clothes. They knew that if they were bloody, or they wore their normal clothes, everyone else would suspect them immediately. So, I did them a solid and used my supreme doctor powers to change everyone's clothes. You are welcome. That sounds incredibly unfair. They made an error. They should have paid for it. But I wanted to give you a challenge. No growth comes from easy tests, huh? So I made it a little more complicated for your benefits. But you should really focus on the investigation for now. A sloppy killer then? Or maybe one in a panic. Dracul. Why him? Why not anyone else? I should have never let him go to investigate Ismini's scream by himself. A party in a killing game was never a good idea. Why don't you ever speak up, Shiko? Akari would punch you if he saw you like this now. Wait, Ismini's scream? What was up with... The three dudes attended the party quickly rushed in, stopping in their tracks as they saw the corpse. So very sorry we're late to the event. These two just wouldn't let me in the room until the announcement played. As Kermit called it an event, it was a corpse. Even if he didn't know Dracul, he could have at least shown some respect. But regardless of what I thought, Kiyoshi, Ismini, and Alora entered the garden. She covered her mouth, seeing Dracul's corpse. Oh. Dracul, for once she broke, exposing her weakness as tears welled in her eyes. Was the gate entirely necessary? No, not really. Yeah, no shit, Robo-chan. Neither was that comment, Carmine. Is it Carmen or Carmine? Laura, please try to do this as an actual murder and not some math question. What? Hey, Taka. Man's safe now. That's good, right? Man. It's cold, cold, cold. Let's start investigating, okay? So connect all egocentric when we have to debate about this later. Have you ever considered I don't actually want to die and rather suck it up and investigate the corpse now so I don't get us all killed? Yeah, surprise. Being alive is more important than getting attention. I can't do this anymore. She rushed out, looking like she was about to be sick. I stood and looked at the corpse in disbelief, trying to sum up the courage to investigate, trying to find anything noteworthy on it. But I couldn't focus. It all blurred and mixed in my mind as I sunk into the hopelessness that was slowly rising in bubbles through my veins. Uh-oh. I mean, maybe it would be better if you didn't investigate, eh, Shin? Then you could all perish and be with me again. Wouldn't that be super cool? The whole guild back together. Wow, Shinko, you really know how to pick those you abandoned. Get out of my head, get out of my head. 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 Yeah. Stop. I'm sorry. I gripped my forehead, swallowing back the urge to vomit as I felt a hand on my shoulder, pushing down those thoughts. Shinko? I looked at the mythologist who had placed her hand on my shoulder, looking around as guilt bubbled in a deep pit in my stomach at my earlier outburst at Yui. Terrified of letting myself out on anyone else. What was that scream earlier? What? You know that scream you did, we all heard earlier. I didn't scream. I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't Draco try to tell us to stop being defensive and covering things up? Draco was a hypocrite, albeit a well-meaning one. So you did scream? No, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that or hear anything. Ask Alora or Kiyoshi if you're not sure. I was with Alora the entire party. Alora? Yeah, what about it? I wasn't going to hang around Kiyoshi, but I wanted some fun. So Alora it was. Then, I really think you should stop this now. Don't you have more pressing things to investigate? I lowered my gaze, not wanting to face the corpse. You're right. Just, may I ask where you and Alora were? We were in my dorm. Alright, I'll investigate that later. Truth bullet. I looked around the garden, feeling lost, knowing I should probably try to summon up the energy to move, investigate, do anything, but it hurt. I couldn't. I knew it was for the better of all of us. But, no. He wouldn't want us to die, so I pushed on and started investigating. Oh god. No, it's loud. There you go. Wait, is this supposed to be always dash? There you go. Even look at it made me want to throw up. I could barely bear the sight of it. The cold intestines ripped out his very chest. His eyes like cherries on a cake. It disgusted me. Only someone incredibly deranged could even think about this. I'm sorry, Drac. I don't know what I'll do without you. I need a guildmaster back. One notable thing about the body is that it was placed on the 6-foot cake Katara was preparing to be the final surprise in the tea party, wheeled in on a massive platform for easier transportation. The exact conditions the body was left in was listed on the Mononeko file, but I couldn't bear to look at it. Maybe I was in denial. I don't know why, but I stepped closer to the corpse, tears falling down my face as I moved my hand to hold it. But that's when I noticed. Huh? There were rope burrs that had slightly damaged Draco's gloves and boots. Just, who was sick enough to put him through all this? Anything else? Rope markings, cake, shit, alright, that makes things clearer. The sheer grandiose of the murder knocks people like she seems to be rambling to herself, making all kinds of mental notes. It's honestly impressive. Taka, what do you have to say, my dude? I should leave him alone. He seems a bit traumatized. See, fair to focus on cheering up Taka, giving me a link to tell me that she tried to help out with giving me evidence later. This is. It was used for this? Did I cause this? Jesus Christ, who would do this? I'm gonna make me kick their ass. Well, we need to focus on fighting the culprit first. Whatever, we'll still kick their ass for me. Big words. Looked over at Mint, who was standing by his crazy, damaged-looking flower bush, moving his spindly finger across the broken petals. What are you looking at? Hey, I get you're in shock, but we should investigate. If you're scared to go alone, you can come with me. Huh? No, it's quite alright. I'm not in shock. It's just, when I passed out, this bush was fine. So you think someone tampered with it while we were knocked out? I think so. A few of the flowers have been completely torn off. Poor things. Why would a killer need to use flowers? Well, it might sound dumb, but well, you see, the plant, it's an aconitum, a flower. They've been ripped off. Aconitum? Is that how you pronounce it? What's special about that? Aconitum or nitum is highly toxic. Did they poison Dracula as well? No, with the amount of the flowers got, it could only be a potent enough dosage to knock someone out, and they'd feel incredibly sick and have side effects of eating it. So is that what they used to knock us out during the party? I doubt it. You see, the amount gone would be enough to knock out one person, and we'd all have symptoms if we were knocked out with it. I'll take that on board. Thanks, that really helps. You're welcome. Now I'm going to fix this bush after the trial. I think that's it for here. Quite frankly, I was relieved I could leave the room. I didn't want to have to stare at yet another man. I let down again, so my breath hitching, I stepped out of the biodome. The cake looks so tasty. Why aren't I allowed to slice? What? I don't understand why people are freaking out. Why did their smiles go? I miss their smiles. I want them back. Owie. Ow. 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 Okay. I guess I don't die. Right. Finally, it starts. It's so cute watching her run around trying to solve this. Okay, I don't think I'm getting evidence here. Hello, Chico. He shuffled, looking nervously away for a moment. Sorry, here. He handed me a hydrangea in his quivering hands. Thanks, Mint. Reached down and ruffled his hair a bit. He flushed as I did. After a second, after shaking, he looked up at me, smiled nervously. Don't speak to me. I'm sorry. I know I was meant to protect him. That's a lot of blood. The smell of blood alone made me want to gag. It appeared to trail through the lab side, leading from the trash disposal room of all places, but not to the garden but the food court. It appeared a bit dry. I inhaled a deep breath at seeing the blood, knowing I should follow it from its point of origin. So with a heavy heart, I approached the trash disposal. Oh, I can't get out. Right. These look like a pile of discarded clothes. So these must be the tea party outfits that Mononeko changed us and Dracul out of. What an astute observation, Kutsugi. Have you also perhaps noticed that the girl is dead or that grass is green? Jesus, Alor, I was just talking to myself. Then do it in your head, please. Have some common decency for those of us who like to think. It's your problem. Investigate. Yeah, okay. What are you looking at? The blood on this. It's the oldest blood here. You can tell from how thick it is. What blood? The blood on the baseball bat. Oh, yes, there is a baseball bat. While it is produced to be used in a sport, it appears someone used it for homicide, which is frankly a more productive usage of it. Okay. It just appears to be a load of smashed and battered machinery, left set and alone on the floor. Can you tell me what it is? I am a chemist, not a mechanic. Oh. However, I am well versed in all sorts of technology. I can tell you that. It was used for storing some sort of data, but someone appeared to have some sort of motive to destroy this device. Storing data, I wonder which kind. Repeating what I am saying will not give you any sort of benefit. I'm glad the Lord's aware of this. It's simply just tedious and wasting our investigation period, yeah. Alright, sorry. Truth bullet. I think that's a wrap in here. Alara, do you want me to help investigate elsewhere? No thanks. Oh well, all in your own time. I already know how the killer did it. How then? Do you know who it was? The mechanisms of this murder were quite simple. It's now just trying to understand who logistically could kill him using that method. What about considering motives? What about sharing with the rest of us? I do not understand what you mean by motives. Also, I intend to not share it. Adding myself to so many people about how I can easily piece the stuff together would make me a prime target for anyone who wanted to get away with murder, and logistically, I would therefore make a good victim. That's strangely smart, but why are you telling me this? I would tell you, but I see no personal benefit to. Alright, okay, I'm going to head to the food court then. That's where the trail of blood leads to. There's got to be evidence there. Goodbye. Went to the food court. Didn't expect to see H here. The whole room reeked of blood, and I didn't know how he was said to be in here. But I didn't have time to ponder on that, just needed to investigate. Can't go back down. And I know this investigation stuff might be hurting your head. Don't be afraid to save regularly. What? Sorry, I don't know what that was. Alright. Well, this is mildly concerning. It reeks. Gosh, there's quite a lot. Yeah. Puddle of blood. Hold on, there's something shiny in the blood. It's a bit covered in the stuff though. How can you spot something like that? Call it gacha player's intuition. Could spot shiny things for miles. It's sometimes the only thing that brings me serotonin. Oh, that's a bit. Anyway, it's some sort of scalpel, a medical one specifically. I guess those aren't hard to find in the lab. So anyone probably could have taken it. Huh, interesting. Anyone could have probably taken it. I look at the bottle of vanilla, still placed at the table from Kotaro's baking. It was strange because even though it was the primary flavor, they used it for a lot of the pastries. Couldn't really taste it. Hesitantly, I opened up the mostly finished bottle, moving it to my nose, ready to drink it. Whoa, slow down there. You don't want to be huffing vanilla, trust me. I did that before. It was not as tasty as it smelled. I'm not going to drink it. That would be crazy. Sorry, I just got a little worried there, that since your friend died, you were gonna develop a drinking habit. For vanilla? Look, I won't judge. Hey, sorry about Dracul. It's fine. I looked up and smiled at him, my head now shaking on the vanilla bottle. Of course it wasn't. It was a bold-faced and easily readable lie. Anyone could figure out that I wasn't fine. But what else was I meant to say? The truth? Then have a breakdown that would be protective or useful for anyone during an investigation, and both me and H knew it. Good to know. I knew he knew it when he looked over at me with a regretful and understanding expression as we sat in silence, now wanting to address the elephant in the room. I have a question though, I asked, invading the silence. Oh sure, what is it? Is this really vanilla? Well, of course the bottle says so. Give it a smell if you're not convinced. I lowered my nose and sniffed the liquid, immediately feeling off, sleepy, woozy, let out a cough and pulled away, feeding the bottle. I don't think vanilla is meant to do that. Yeah, me neither. Well, I think that's everything here. Hey Chico, nothing seems dark right now, trust me, I've been there, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? And I'll be with you through all your stumbles. Thanks, I really appreciate that. Genuinely though, it isn't an empty offer. I know that it was like to go through something so impossibly dark. If you need someone to talk to, I'm here. Hey, I have a question, Ichi. Sure, what is it, Shinko? When you gathered the stuff you needed to make the food for the party, you went to the library to get a recipe book, right? Huh? Oh yeah, of course, we actually took 3 recipe books to make all of the stuff we did. The library also stored extra non-perishable ingredients in the storage crates, which was useful. So you took some books and a few non-perishable ingredients from the library. Did you take anything else? Not that I can remember, but I was the one who gathered all the stuff. Why do you ask? There was this empty box in the library earlier. The dust was gone, indicating something was taken from it, but it didn't store ingredients or books. That's really odd. You should maybe bring that up at the trial? Yeah, I think I will. Speaking of the trial, in the remaining time I have to investigate, I think I'm going to check out Ismini's room. I want to try and find something that can prove her innocence. This no idea others, they're probably gonna instantly blame her due to the whole murderer thing. Alright, see ya, bud. Stay safe. Cool. I stepped into Ismini's room only to see Kiyoshi standing there, moving around and inspecting various items in the room. I was a little taken aback by why exactly Kiyoshi was also there, but simultaneously, I was more surprised at the state of the room. It was a complete mess. Completely different from Ismini's usually prim and proper attitude. Not to mention the wine stains that decorated the carpet. What happened here? Oh, it's Kutsuki. Jesus, what happened while we were at the party? You aren't aware? Alora and Ismini spent the night together here. Wait, what? Not like that, unfortunately for me. I was outside the entire time because they refused to let me in, but the two of them just spent the entire party chatting together. What about? I'm not entirely sure. That's actually why I'm here. To figure out what they were talking about. Shouldn't you be focusing on solving Draco's murder instead? Then why are you here? Going through a girl's room without her permission? To solve the murder, or to solve the thoughts of Ismini festering at the back of your mind? I decided to slap Kiyoshi across the face. Yeah, no, my closest friend just died. What the fuck, Kiyoshi? I'm here to find something to prove Ismini's innocence. I spotted a sparkling green object under her bed. Pulling it out revealed something useful. But what I revealed was a broken bottle with shattered ends. Sharp enough to stab someone with it. Broken bottle. This doesn't look good. Great job, Chico, expert investigating.
Why do you want to defend the Professor Killer anyway?
Why are you here anyway? Because I want to believe in her. I want to believe that she is good. That Draco was right about her. He had faith in her and I want to honor that. So it's all about Draco, not really about Ismini, huh? I mean...
You can repeat the lessons a dead man taught you. But please, know that the dead man died for a reason. Don't become the next dead man.
No, it could have been any of us. The world is just... Everything happens for a reason, my dear. The silence was shattered by our monopads lighting up with an announcement. I hesitated and looked up at my monopad, the screen lighting up.
Alright, students. The investigation period is over. It's now time for the class trial. Please make your way over to lab site 2. It's time to show you the trial room.
Wow, that was fast. The monopad flicked off. Then out of sight as I looked over at Kiyoshi. Let's just get this over with. Sure. And in complete silence we traveled to where we were meant to go. Oh, don't forget to search, boys. Everyone was already gathered. Me and Kiyoshi were some of the last people to enter. I suppose that came with the territory of having investigated rather far away from the actual crime scene. Everyone was on edge. Understandably so, not knowing who to trust as gazes flicked anxiously around, exchanging our fear amongst one another. But even so, there was a sense of confusion in the air, as the little robotic cat had gathered us in front of a random wall. Of course, as usual, it was Amelia to break the silence. What the hell are we doing here anyway? Aren't we meant to be going to a trial? Well, this doesn't look like any fucking court to me. You've been to a court? Well, duh, of course I have. We're all criminals. You don't go to court if you don't get caught. Can you please just focus on the current situation? Michael spoke, breaking out of her usual melody pretty persona, speaking in her normal voice. Poor girl. Must have been so on edge. Geez, you're all so loud. Do you ever shut up? What is this all about anyway? I'm not feeling too swell. Well, my little lab rats, you need to go to the class trial room so you can discuss who decided to completely destroy all of Kotaro's hard work he poured into his yummy massive cake. And who killed Draco too, I guess. Oops, almost forgot about that. Can we please stop treating this like a joke? Well, if you want my comedy routine over, then you need to shut your trap and listen to me. Finally, good. Anyway, so I didn't want anyone sneaking into the trial room earlier, so I put the ladder down to the elevator behind this conveniently placed wall, but Mr. Wall had served his purpose, so... In an instant, Mananeko jumped up, slashing the wall down with her robotic tail. It shattered into rubble as Mananeko jumped back, paws on her chest. Goodbye, my fellow comrade. You shall be missed, Mr. Wall. Okay, so now what? Well, now I've shown you all I could whip up your organs like souffles. Walk down the ladder, patients. It's time for a hot potty class trial. All at once? No, that will be chaotic. It's one at a time, foolish mortal. Alright, let's do this. Wait, hold up. May I suggest the girls go down the ladder first, considering most of us are wearing skirts? Yeah, of course. I didn't even think about that. Alright, I'll go first then. One by one, girls clambered down the ladder. We watched them all descend into darkness, venture into the unknown. I drew a deep breath in, holding my hand to my chest, wishing that Dracul was here right now, wanting his words of reassurance. I didn't know how long I could last in the trial without breaking down. This was too much, the blood, the smell, his eyes. It all scratched and tore at my mind until I felt a hand on my shoulder. Huh? I flicked around and saw Ray, my eyes widening as I looked at him. What you did in the indoor garden when you talked back to Yui? Oh god, I'm so sorry for that. No, don't double back on it. Don't do any of that apologizing now. You should speak up more often, instead of just writing out everything and presenting yourself as a perfect little soft boy. If you could do that, I'd be proud of you. We should go. Don't hold yourself back, alright? They took away someone you loved, correct? So channel that hatred into your arguments. I simply blinked at Ray before I descended down the ladder, getting ready for the trial of my life. At the bottom of the stairs there was some sort of door. We all waited in the lobby unsure what to do. Come on, let's step through. Where are we going again? We're going to play a game with the cat, Taki, okay? They'll explain the rules, don't worry about it though, we're gonna win. Big Sis Lila will use her epic debating powers. But you don't even... Tokiko was interrupted by Kiyoshi. Enough of this idle chatter, it's time to proceed. It's showtime, baby. What happened to you? Just a moment ago you were all shaking and crying. Well, my audience demands me to steer Sugi, so I'm applying the impeccable technique of suppressing my emotions. It's very poggers. What a dead meme. Hey, before we begin, I would like to establish that if you all are worrying, please don't. Melody's pretty, while ditzy can get anyone out of danger, so let's all do great in this trial, okay? I'll protect you all. I don't think you'll be able to figure out much. Let's just get to this. That's the spirit, Ismini. March towards your death. Of course, the killer's so eager to get in there and die. She didn't do it. I'll prove that when we're there, alright? So let's get to it. Huh. Hey, Kotaro, here, I'll hold your hand. Let's just get in there, okay, buddy? Okay. One by one, we all stepped into the door, revealing it was an elevator that seemed to descend even deeper into this strange lab. How far did it even go? Either way, we all braced ourselves for what was coming. There were 14 of us against one killer. It couldn't be too hard, right? I'll do this. I'll solve it for Dracul's sake. I promised myself to not be too vocal in things like this, but this was Dracul we were talking about. So for him, I tried to put my anxieties aside and solve this. The elevator ground to a halt. We all stepped into the trial grounds, podiums labeled with our names. We each stood by ours, my head spun as I did. For Dracul. For everyone. I would find the killer. No matter what my connection was to them. Who's that guy? Oh, that's Taka, I think, yeah. I'd fight for our lives. Save. Cool. Trial start. Allura.
So, what exactly are we meant to do?
Wait, can I even view the truth bullets? I don't think so.
Oh, right. Sorry, I'm just so used to people already knowing this stuff. Let us begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. You will all discuss who you believe is the killer, presenting evidence and debating. And at the end of it, you vote for who you believe murdered Dracul in complete and total cold blood. Or it's gonna be some sort of boring, sympathetic motive that's probably gonna miss a load of emotional beats and just be underwhelming. considering the state of the crime scene, I doubt that's the case. Anyway, if you get the right killer, the killer gets executed and you all continue your treatment. But if you get the wrong one, then I get to have my fun.
Jesus Christ. Okay then. Never had to debate with my head on the line, but I guess there's a first for everything.
Well, to start, it appears the victim has been murdered!
No, really?
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, what I said.
Well, I believe our first matter of discussion should be the mechanisms of which they made us all fall unconscious.
It's Ismene!
Easy there with the jumping to conclusions thing.
What? I mean, can it be anyone else? I think the fact she's a professor murdering skank is enough to put her high up on our culprit list.
Man, I love her design. Her hair is so unique and yeah, it's a G-clef. I like it.
Hold on. Think about this logically. Of course it looks like Ismene committed it, but you have to understand. If you were a killer, wouldn't you want to frame someone who people already distrust?
But we were all at the party. When would any of us have time to frame Ismene? Especially all the way in her dorm.
It's pronounced Ismene. Is it?
Did you forget all of you passed out at the party? Do you know how long you were out for?
Also, what motive would I have to kill Dracul? He...
Ismene and Dracul were close friends.
I guess that's the way to put it.
Maybe you manipulated him and seduced him and brought him into the storage closet with that scream to...
We weren't close like that. You disgusting little nip. I have half the mind to...
Hold on. That scream. We all heard it, right?
Yep, an epic jump scare moment.
Taka, please.
Yeah, not not the right time, dude.
It was as clear as day. It was almost as loud as a peaked voice line.
Well, I don't remember doing it.
Liar!
How could that even happen?
How could you not remember popping a fat scream for the boys?
It's clear you're the culprit. Just look at the state of your room.
And you'd been able to kill before.
This is bad. Everyone is accusing Ismene. We can't focus on fighting the actual culprit if we don't clear her name. We need to do something. Non-stop debate is about to start. In a non-stop debate, you observe what people are saying and wait for an opportunity to refute. Then you simply pick the truth bullet you'd like to refute with. Be careful though, not every weak spot in an argument is something you should refute. Good luck is very simple. Why? We have the budget of 2 potatoes, and it's my personal aim to be the macaroni art fan Danganronpa. Have fun. Right.
I mean, it really isn't looking good for Ismene. She wasn't at the party.
Is there anyone else who could have screamed aside from Ismene?
Ismene wasn't at the party, so she couldn't have passed out.
Do think about this logically. Think about where Ismene was at the time of the murder.
Huh? How does that affect anything? Ismene had no proper alibi. Whoa, I mean, a smart detective. Lili, are you proud?
Yeah, Taki. Real cool.
I need to focus. What can prove Ismene wasn't even around the biodome at the time of the murder? Oh, okay. So this is... Okay. Right. We gotta start this again. Right.
Huh? How does that affect anything? Ismene had no proper alibi.
Yes, she did. Empty wine bottle.
No, that's wrong.
You are so wrong with your argument that it broke reality.
I didn't see her at the party with us. What do you mean she has an alibi?
Ismini's room, while appearing scratched up, I don't think that was because of the murder. The stains can be easily explained with the broken bottle.
How so? What does that explain?
Those stains aren't blood, they're wine.
Ismini is a crippling alcoholic?
Yeah, if you think about it, yeah.
Silence.
I was right about something. Oh, Mom, are you proud of me?
I'm proud of you, my boy.
I'm very proud, son. Now let's focus on the trial.
I love Ahsoka. She's so supportive of Taka.
Ismini, I'm so sorry for outing you here, but Ismini drinks a lot. Channel Dionysus. And if you still don't believe me, you don't have to. Because there are two people here who can prove she wasn't able to commit murder. Isn't that right, Alora and Kiyoshi?
Indeed, that's correct.
Ah, so you do have a brain in there. How wonderful!
Well, yes, it is true. Ismini felt discomforted being left alone in the dorms with Kiyoshi, so I stayed over at her place to lessen her chances of death in case of an attack from him.
And it was nice, was it not?
Hold on. How does that explain the alcohol?
Ismini and I indulged in some drinking.
Alora got a bit wild.
Indeed, I sat with my legs crossed instead of with them neatly next to each other, which decreases bowel movements and makes things internally less efficient. Truly shameful. I do hope you never have to see me in such a state.
Long story short, we both got possessed and wrecked my room a bit.
Ah, so that was the noises. A shame.
Noises? Alright, kinda creepy. Were you watching them or something?
Oh, I stayed outside their dorm the whole night listening in. It gave me so much wonderful inspiration.
Yikes!
Hold on, Kiyoshi. You knew there's no way Ismini could have killed from listening in. So why did you push her being the killer so much?
I was testing you all. I want to see how much I can trust others in a class trial. Of course, if it got too much, I would have come forward to her defense. But now I know I can somewhat relax during class trials, since the rest of you have it covered.
You remind me of Nagito for disrupting the trial.
Yes, dear Kyo. We'll get to solving this right away.
Ugh, gross and slimy.
Agreed.
So wait, does that mean that the culprit has to be someone at the party?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. And naturally, the suspicion would fall onto those who baked the sweets.
I mean, that does seem to be how we passed out.
Not to mention, Dracul's corpse was found on Kataro's special final cake.
Kataro, I trusted you. Why'd you have to ruin the party?
I didn't.
Yes you fucking did. Here's what happened. Kataro was a little bitch who was ashamed he wasn't a real ultimate, and...
What a potty mouth.
Amelia, I do not believe that's the case.
Well, we were clearly drugged through the sweets. Now it's just about finding who could...
I summon a counterclaim!
Uh-oh.
Hold on! Stop accusing Kota! How do we know it was the cakes that were drugged and not something else? There's no way that it's Kota! I'll prove that to you now!
A rebuttal showdown is about to start. In a rebuttal showdown, there are flaws in your enemy's arguments. They'll fly around the screen in the form of fire and sparks. Uh-oh. You must hold down space to use your blade to cut through the weak points. Only then can you advance. If you're cutting down your enemy's arguments multiple times, you must pick a truth bullet to destroy their final argument. Good luck, the collision is so fucked. Oh god. Thank God for saving. Yeah.
How do we know it's not the plants that made them pass out?
Oh wait, right.
I mean, all the ingredients were from the kitchen. And Maiko watched Kotaro. When would Kotaro have time to get something to drug us? How do we know it's not the plants that made them
There we
pass
go.
out? I mean, all the ingredients were from the kitchen. And Maiko watched Kotaro. When would Kotaro have time to get something to drug us?
Oh.
How do we know it's not the plants that made them pass out? I mean, all the ingredients were from the kitchen.
Okay, I got lucky. I was just holding on to the spacebar.
There's only enough of the plant to get one person to pass out. Mint already established that. There's nothing that could make everyone pass out on a large scale aside from the pastry.
Well, it can't be the pastries. And it can't be Kota. Because if he tampered with the pastries, then I would have seen him put something fishy in.
Vanilla bottle.
No, that's wrong.
Oh god, thank god. Thank god I got lucky. Twice. I remember this minigame being absolutely
The
fucked.
vanilla bottle. It was completely inconspicuous. You wouldn't have noticed it had been filled with what I presumed to be what drugged us. Chloroform.
I remember playing the first part of that minigame. I was like, oh fuck, what do I do? This is so confusing.
You probably poured it in without a second thought.
I don't know why, but knowing this was for Dracul, it brought my confidence up a bit. I had to try for him, for everyone. Maybe I could help in the class trial. It was best not to think about that. I need to focus on the task at hand. For Dracul.
Surprisingly not my first time just straight up eating chloroform. Nice.
What? Had any troubled dates?
What?
So, we all ate chloroform without even realizing. How strange.
So, does that mean Kataro's the culprit?
Huh? What?
No! It's not me!
Kotaro! There's no need to deny justice.
No, it doesn't. Kotaro and Maiko picked up the spare ingredients from the storage boxes in the library. They could have been tampered with before.
And where does that put us?
Right back at square one.
Good job, fellas.
It sucks to be you. You really are lab rats, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results.
Alright, at least we know it had to have been someone at the party and that the pastries made us pass out. What do we look at now?
Okay, how about we try discussing weapons then?
Oh, all those instruments the killer used to give Dracul that little makeover? Oh, it's a shame. He was almost cute before.
The killer knocked Dracul out first, most likely, before doing anything else.
Why do you say that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the baseball bat being present, and that is something used to knock people out usually, and I doubt the baseball bat was used to make the intestine streamers. Not to mention the fact we heard no scream, so he was probably unconscious, like us, just by a different method.
That's strange. Gosh, this villain must have such complex motivations and methods. After all, they clearly put planning into their attack before, but then didn't realize their clothes would get bloody.
They probably realized their error with the clothes pretty quickly, though.
What makes you say that, Kutsuki?
What shows that the clothes request from Mononeko happened before Dracul was killed? It's got the tea party outfits. Wait, no? Oh shit. Happened before Dracul was killed. Rope burn marks.
Got it. The rope burn marks were on Dracul's clothes when his body was discovered, meaning the ropes that were used on him were used after he changed.
So, you're suggesting that our clothes were swapped after Dracul was knocked out? But before he was killed?
Exactly.
It stands to reason the ropes were used to restrain Dracul.
I suppose knocking him out was less effective than the chloroform was on us. Meaning the killer wanted an extra precaution, in case he woke up.
We
Which is understandable considering everything they did to his body.
Truly not the most pleasant transformation. They ruined a perfectly good cake. Poor cake. You will forever be missed.
Dude, someone just fucking died and you're concerned about the cake?
Is the cake really what's important right now?
As much as I hate to agree with her, Yui is right. The cake isn't important. Dracul is right now.
No! The cake could be vital evidence.
I swear Jailbait McGee is always high.
Shut up. You're being dumb. Taki might have a point. The fact the killer put it on a cake might hint to their motivation. After all, it suggests the killer might not have been the most sane.
That's all good and all, but should we get back to the murder weapon? Viewers love the brutal detail.
Exactly what I was thinking, Taka. This is why he's my boy. Taka's my boy.
I like how this one talks. Can we keep this one? I think they'd be great at running a killing game.
Yeah, that would be fucking awesome.
I think it's safe to say that while Dracul may have been knocked down the trash disposal, he was not killed there.
I mean, the trail of blood makes that kind of obvious.
The trail of blood indicates, however, that when the killer knocked out their victim, they did it harder than anticipated.
Huh?
You don't typically knock someone out with the intention of drawing blood.
So the killer must be someone who's super strong. Maybe that's just how they usually hit. Like Ai-chan big, strong muscles?
Hey! No! I would never do that to Dracul.
It could also have been out of blind rage.
Rage?
Someone might have heavily disliked Dracul and let their anger get the better of them.
Did anyone hate him that much? Sure, he could get annoying, but I never heard someone complain too much about them.
People can suppress and hide their feelings for people rather well, Asuga. Just ask your friend Taka. Him being in such a business that he is. He probably had to deal with obsessive fans he had to pretend he liked, when in reality, he'd rather some of those fans drop dead.
You ever had one of those people just like fucking annoying and you're like, man, can I be somewhere else? I wish teleportation existed.
I would never wish that much on those boomers.
Boomers.
But they were pretty unepic. And while I go, hello, you can be my little PogChamp grandma, to their faces behind their backs, I did not talk about how they smelled of fossils.
Little PogChamp grandma.
Okay, so someone might have secretly hated Dracul. We can't do much with that for now, so maybe back on the weapon?
It was the scalpel.
I mean, with the precision of cuts needed to extract the organs as they did, that would make sense.
This is confusing.
What do you mean? Aren't you meant to be the smart guy? Oh, wait, you faked that!
Yeah.
No, not like that. I mean, it's confusing because the scene of the crime is inconsistent. It's precise and clean 1 second, then messy and rushed another moment.
So, the killer wasn't thinking entirely clearly.
I don't think that anyone who thinks decorating a cake with body parts is thinking entirely clearly.
It is a strange thing to think of, but we've faced darker threats before. We can do it again.
Back on topic. So we know ultimately the surgical knife was used to kill and set up the body the way it was.
A surgical knife. May I bring the audience attention to the fact Alora's smart and sort of like a doctor.
Yeah, she is smart, but not a doctor. She's a biochemist.
And doctors use surgical knives!
I'm a chemist. That is, Something of a jump in logic to make.
Yeah, what she said.
Sauce.
Sus.
Takahiro?
Yes?
Did you forget that Alora was with Ismini the whole night while Kiyoshi was kind of guarding the room outside?
I believe it would be beneficial if you were quiet for the rest of the trial.
Come on, let him talk.
Sounds like something a murderer would say.
Taka, I love you, but please stop throwing baseless accusations around. People will start to think you're an idiot.
Aha! Joke's on you! I already know I'm an idiot!
God damn it. You see why I love this guy. God damn it. Oh boy.
I hate all of you. Hey, can we stop discussing the murder weapon for a moment? Because it's sort of obvious. Can we go back to the scream? Huh? I thought we already discussed the scream.
I know nothing about it. I didn't even hear it. But I know I wasn't the one who screamed.
You say that, but do we have definitive proof you didn't scream?
This is bad, they're going back on this topic again. We need to figure out what the scream actually was before they point fingers at Ismini again.
I mean, Ismene says she can't remember screaming, but can anyone else back up her claim?
I mean, yeah.
I was with Alora the time the scream happened. If I screamed, Alora would have told everyone.
Yeah, that is true.
Can you stop trying to defend yourself? Who says Alora isn't covering for you?
Because they were both drunk.
There's nothing else that could have made that noise. And I deal with sound, so I'd know.
There's just no other option. Bye, Ismene. Nice knowing you, but we—
Hey! I said I was worried about the scream. Blindly voting out Ismene is sending us to our deaths.
Under focus, what can I use to prove Ismini was being framed?
There's nothing else that could have made that noise.
Smash device.
No, that's wrong.
Take a break. Oh my god, my back! Don't forget to stretch, boys.
Are you forgetting about the smash device?
Huh? What do you mean?
You can't just pull evidence out of your ass to defend your third wheel.
Yes, I can. I just did. What?
No, it was in the trash disposal. Battered up.
And you're suggesting this correlates to the scream?
Yes, good sir, yes.
Yes, I'm proposing to you that it was a recording device.
Wait, so you think someone recorded Isamine's scream and played it?
Maiko, you're a voice actor.
Melody Pretty!
Right, Melody Pretty. You know a lot about voice acting, right?
Why would I? I'm a magical girl, not a voice actor, silly.
Okay, cuckoo.
But your civilian form is a voice actress who wishes to be an idol, right?
That may be correct. Vakia! You can't tell anyone about my civilian form. It's my deepest secret.
What are you even... How is this relevant to the trial in any way?
Hold on. Be patient. I think I know what Asuga is doing.
Well, since you have knowledge in the subject, that picture of that device on your monopad, does it look like recording software?
Why, yes, it does. It can also play things back. It's a rather nifty device. Not as good as my equipment, though.
I hope that answers that question for good.
Whoa, wait, so the killer recorded Ismine's scream earlier in the day and then played it?
Did they stalk Ismene or something?
I was locked in my room most of the time. Don't know where they could stalk me to.
Hold on. Something that doesn't make sense here. Wait. No. I'm sorry. Never mind.
No, Mint. Please speak up. Take this chance.
I love how Amelia is so supportive of Mint.
Amelia?
She smiled at him.
Alright. My question is, how would the killer be able to activate the recording device so remotely?
That appears to be the issue at hand.
So, it still could be Ismene?
No, Huey, please catch up. It has to be someone at the party.
Please catch up. It's like a euphemism for can you stop being stupid?
What if whoever recorded the scream left the microphone recording empty noise for about 10 to 20 minutes before recording the scream?
Huh? Wait. Kota, continue! You might be onto something there.
That way, they could slip into the trash disposal and play the audio before entering the party. When everyone was gathered, they knew the audio would go off and they wouldn't have to do anything to set it off themselves. And it would take away unnecessary suspicion in the process.
Whoa! Kataro actually has something up there in his big cotton candy head.
Cotton candy head?
But why would the killer want to play a scream from his manning anyway? How did it help the crime?
What? It fucking distracted everybody and made Draco look for the scream.
Well, of course it brought suspicion off them and onto Ismene. It was most likely a red herring.
Yes, but there must be more of a reason than just that. It's a loud way to cause a red herring, and it would probably make people aware of what you were about to do.
Not to mention the effort it would take to get me specifically to scream in order to record it.
I believe there may be more of a purpose to it.
More of a purpose to Ismene's scream. What would that be? To lure Dracul out.
Got it. I believe this attack was a personal one on Dracul.
The killer specifically targeted Dracul?
Well, why else would they use Ismene's scream and not anyone else's? The killer knew Dracul was the most protective of Ismene here, and would be the first to investigate a scream from them. So they used it to lure him specifically out.
And why would they do that?
Isn't it obvious? For the drama of killing our group leader! Woo! Taka strikes again!
I love you, dude, but you're wrong.
Please be quiet.
I don't know why, but you said yourself, Ray, that people often have vendettas and negative opinions they can conceal rather well.
I mean, this info probably will be useful for helping figure out a motive.
Alrighty-o! We've established that the scream was done using the recording thingy. What now?
Well, I guess now it's just narrowing down suspects. We now know it isn't Kiyoshi, Allura, and Ismene, I guess, so time to review the party tests.
Something has been bothering me about this all, though. I don't know how the killer could be a party attendant.
Why not?
Because we all saw each other pass out, right? And then we saw each other wake up. So how could the killer be unconscious and do what they did to Dracul?
That is a puzzle. Maybe it could be one of the people who wasn't present at the party. How do we know Kiyoshi didn't do it and was outside the room the entire time?
I think I made my presence outside Isamene's room very well known.
Trust me, he did.
That is a good point. They could have just acted, but we saw everyone eat those sweets. And how could they eat them without passing out?
And that's my cue! Hey, hold up! I think I know a way they could have both eaten the food and stayed awake. Just leave this to me, alright?
In advance, I apologize for this minigame. Why? Doki Doki Deliberation is a minigame in a dating game style of format where you communicate with a person who offered to give you support. At the end of the school week, your love for another will have another truth bullet that you can use in the trial. I'm so sorry. Why?
So the chloroform was used to replace what again?
What shall I give Lara? Arcane item?
Jesus Christ. Can you please just ignore this weeb shit and act smart for now?
Oops. I got ahead of myself. Wait, is that it?
So the chloroform was used to replace what again? Wow, you're such a charming. But think about the selection of food at the party. There were cakes and also fruit. And the fruits were dipped in chocolate, so they had no need for... Jesus Christ.
Wait, what? Okay. Vanilla.
Oh, we're getting there. This isn't patronizing whatsoever.
I love irony.
And by that logic, if you ate only the fruits, you wouldn't pass out. So...
Welcome with me today. The killer only ate the fruit. The killer ate the pastries. Ate the fruit.
So, we have our answer.
I much prefer this simple minigame than every minigame in every Danganronpa official game or fan game ever. Heart cage full the fruits. Okay.
Okay, never put me through that weeb shit again.
Why'd you start it then?
Point still stands. If there was someone at the party who didn't eat the sweets, we could probably figure out who the killer was.
Huh? It's as simple as that. Well, I can confirm the people at my table, they all ate pastries.
I knew you'd get there eventually.
So, it really was someone at the party? Think back to the party, to the things people said. Who was only eating fruits?
Is that a cigarette? Oh wait, that's a clock. Right. A watch. The party. Nearly everyone's eating just pastries, weren't they? Wait, someone said they were gluten-free. I'm certain now, the killer has to be them. It has to be... Next. You.
I got it. The killer. It can only logically be you, can it not?
Process of elimination.
What? Excuse me? What are you even insinuating?
That you are the killer? I just said that you were the killer. Intermission. Brief intermission. Savior.
Whoa, this is getting a bit intense. Yay! All of this arguing reminds me of my parents.
Aha.
That reminds me, my dad and mom had an argument before I was born. Dad wanted to name me Nakakuma because he said it sounds better or something. Mom told him it would make no sense to call me a cat bear. I don't even like honey. Sheesh. Anyway, yep, I definitely dodged a bullet there. Can you imagine? Nakakuma? It's so stupid. Oh, right, back to the trial. Try not to die, alright? That would make this a very short game.
Me? Really? I'm Melody Pretty. High five for justice. It couldn't have been me. I'd never.
Then tell me how you passed out like everyone else just from eating fruits.
I don't know. The killer may have attacked me. I'm Melody Pretty. Yes. I would have tried to struggle back against the killer, but they must have knocked me out. Hate to point out the obvious Tokyo murder, but you don't have any wounds on your head. It's a little... Stop accusing me! I fight for justice! I know it couldn't have been me! I would never kill a valiant hero like Jackal! Is there even a way for her to have been made to pass out? Without blunt force trauma?
The killer may have used the baseball bat on both her and the victim.
Shinku, I truly am very sorry from the bottom of my heart. But there is a way.
Oh? Do share.
The Akanatum.
Oh, it's pronounced Akanatum. Right.
The what?
It's a flower, and...
Stop stuttering! Jeez, speak up! The audience cannot hear you! Spit it out, my dear friend!
Exactly my thoughts since the very beginning of the game.
Hey! He'll get there in his own time.
Aconitone. It's a plant used to knock people out. Very toxic. But, there was enough taken from the plant to knock one person out.
See? It's possible the killer could have used that! Do not worry, kids. Your childhood icon is safe and innocent.
Oh.
Wait, it might not actually be her? No, there's no one else it can be. It must be her.
Who's to say she didn't use the Aconitum on herself after she committed the crime?
Whoa, what? To make herself appear passed out?
Couldn't she not just act?
I suppose she wanted to be authentic.
Wait! Something isn't adding up here. Melody Pretty is so friendly and nice. There's no way. It's out of character.
Out of character, unless she perceived Dracul to be evil.
Hold on! Back to the flower! There's no proof I could have taken it myself! There's just as much likelihood someone drugged me with it.
Actually, I have a way to prove you took it yourself.
What? No! I didn't! Please!
I know she took it because the flowers grumbled. Michael felt sick.
Got it. Mint, you said the side effects of taking Aconitum were vomiting and nausea.
I do believe I did.
Well, guess who had to leave to vomit at the crime scene?
Got him.
Hold on. That's still not enough proof. Did you see the scene? Anyone would have thrown up at that. That was truly awful. Only a dastardly villain could ever conceive of doing that.
I really like whoever voiced Melody Pretty. I was about to say her name.
It does appear to be very out of character for Maiko.
Melody Pretty!
Yeah, I knew it. She doesn't like being called Michael.
Alright.
You have exactly one flimsy correlation that links me to the crime. That's hardly proof. Use your goddamn brains for a moment and think about other possibilities. Because Melody Pretty believes in you all.
One flimsy correlation? I think I can think of a few more.
Huh? Other things linking her to the crime? Hey, she may act off, but I swear, she can be nice.
Even psychopaths can be nice sometimes, or sociopaths.
Whore!
What the fuck?
What?
All the cool kids are insulting Mako, so I thought I'd join in.
My boy. My goddamn boy.
Don't try next time. Still, there's no proof. Let's all work together to solve this crime, okay?
But there is
nothing else linking me to the murder.
What else links the magical bitch? Oh, maybe his Mimi is still the culprit.
Magical bitch?
Please shut up. We're already past that. Think of something more logical, like how they got the vanilla.
There's nothing linking me. Nothing. I'm just a simple voice actress. That can't be used for murder.
I mean, anything can be used for murder if you get creative enough. Like, maybe she screamed really loud and broke glass?
I need to focus. What else shows Michael could have done the murder?
That can't be used for murder.
Yes, it can.
No, that's wrong.
Put a little more oomph in the that's wrong. Gotta hype up the people.
How? What? Shinku, are you being a baka? I'm so cute I could never commit murder.
That recording device. We previously thought it was someone who just followed Ismini and recorded her voice. But Ismini, do you remember screaming at all over the last few days?
I do not.
Maiko, you were a voice actor capable of flawless impersonation. You could have easily put on Ismini's voice and screamed pretending to be her.
that would also explain how the killer was able to time the scream so precisely and keep the silence so quiet before the scream.
So this pre-bitch just sat down in silence for 20 minutes just to do one as many scream? No. I didn't. I don't promote murder. I promote peace and not murder. Right.
She's panicking now.
Wait, why did she even want to kill Dracul?
Oh. Did you see his motive video?
Yeah! Why would I? I had no reason to. No. Dracul was nice.
Or maybe she wanted to kill everybody else.
He was Dracul, if you will.
My boy! My fucking boy, Taka.
Good one, Taka.
Yay!
You mentioned yourself, Shinku. The killer was aiming to specifically lure out Dracula. Why would they want to do that? Especially if we're assuming it's Maiko.
Maiko is someone who believes in justice. So, wouldn't it make more sense for her to kill one of those with their crimes revealed?
Quite frankly, I find the idea of Maiko killing kind of bizarre.
Call me Melody. Pretty.
No, she's about to snap.
She got scary. Please, truly do believe me. I cannot be the killer. I cannot get executed. I want to... No! I need to continue carrying out justice throughout the world.
Hold on, we can prove Maiko's innocence.
Oh? How?
I guess we're assuming the thing taken from the empty box in the library was the recording device, yes? Well, we can figure out if it was Maiko who took it by asking Kotaro. Aiji said that both Maiko and Kotaro went to get the ingredients. So, Kotaro would see if they got anything.
But are we really going to trust the sheep-brained, not really ultimate?
Hey, you can trust him. He's really honest sometimes.
Well...
Hey, Kotaro. You still believe in the power of Melody Pretty, right?
Oh, great. Now put pressure on the little guy.
Kotaro.
Kota! I believe in you. We won't hate you if you speak up. So do it. Okay, buddy?
I saw Maiko take something from the box. And, she went to the medicine store to get a chemical she said would enhance the vanilla.
Got him.
Well...
You don't understand. Even if it was me, you shouldn't execute me. I can't die. Justice can't die. Melody Pretty cannot die.
Logistically, if you were the killer, we should execute you.
But I didn't do it. You have no proof it was me. I'm Melody Pretty. Everything I do is for the good of you all. You cannot kill me. I didn't kill him. I didn't.
Well, miss, who could have possibly done it?
Maybe those other filthy criminals I was going to eventually cut to. Like the evilest May or the deceptive Kotaro.
Now you're just confessing.
Or you, Mint, and your gross, disgusting criminal actions.
Sorry.
If Maiko was the killer, then wouldn't she go for someone with their crimes revealed?
She did kill someone with their crime revealed.
Huh? When did Dracul's crime get revealed?
Wait.
You remember it, right, Jingu? On that first day.
Hold on.
I paused, trying to recall things that happened in the past. Trying to recall things Dracul told us in the past.
No proof! Unfair! You're all stupid villains. You're all evil criminals. You can't fight against justice. I refuse to believe your miscarriage of justice.
Oh, what's gonna happen? It's time for an argument armament. This game, the killer will spot random nonsense you need to remember where they spoke. However they spoke and click the corresponding areas in the order from memory to damage the argument. In the end, you will need to debunk one final point by constructing a sentence. Good luck.
Aren't you aware I'm doing this for your benefit? I'm Melody Pretty. I fight for justice.
One, down. At first I was so confused on how to play this game. Now I know how. Left, upper right,
Justice will be served.
lower right. So like upper left, lower, upper right, lower right.
Stop calling me.
Lower left,
I have no motive.
upper left. So it's like Simon Says.
I can't die here.
Upper right,
I need to carry out justice.
down.
Did Jackal even have his crime revealed?
Admitted to shoplifting.
No, that's wrong.
That destroyed lots of businesses. Small businesses. That sucks. Would it be funny if Jackal had like...
Villains! All of you! None of you know a thing about justice. You're all evil. All of you.
had an even darker crime that he did. I mean, he admitted to shoplifting, but shoplifting was just a ruse, a deceptive thing that he used, yada yada. I'm gonna sully his name.
On day one, when I, Ismini, and Dracul were left alone in the lecture hall, he admitted to shoplifting. You overheard that, didn't you, Maiko?
For the last fucking time, call me Melody Pretty.
Ick!
Oh, be quiet. You're just like everyone else. A bully. A villain. You didn't help me reach my cover.
Melody Pretty will never forgive you.
Did you listen in on us when we were having that conversation?
I have every right to listen.
No, you don't.
At first, I was just interested as I wanted to protect my fellow patients. But then I heard something terrible, truly awful. Jackal had been corrupted.
He was just like everyone else. This bully. A worthless criminal.
All he did was shoplift. What kind of justice is that? I murdered someone. Why in Zeus's name did you not kill me instead?
Because that's one of my key character traits.
What?
You just admitted to killing the guy then, again.
Melody Pretty. When she gets on a goal, she stays on it with laser focus until it's done. Jackal was the first villain I needed to eliminate. So I turned his bitter and corrupted soul into something as cute as a cake. Wasn't it amazing? You can cheer for me now if you like.
Why, you...
Jesus Christ. Even this is way too much for TV.
Imagine this was broadcasted all around. Oh wait, the original game did that.
Why aren't you cheering for me? I did a good job. I was being such a good girl.
You sicken me. You didn't deserve that.
All he did was shoplift.
Yeah, that's too much, don't you think?
We don't know that for sure, do we now?
Huh?
Oh ho ho! A revelation? Something even darker than simple shoplifting?
What?
You what?
Oh gosh.
His crime reveal wasn't an official one, was it?
Oh? What do you mean?
It wasn't one the robotic feline organized.
So that dastardly villain could just be easily lying about his crime. What a plot twist! Oh gosh!
Yeah, that was what I was thinking before. Like, really? Shoplifting? Come on. There has to be something even worse to be put in this killing game for criminals. Unless he was actually the innocent one. Plot twist. Everyone's a criminal.
I mean, if you're secretly someone who committed an atrocity, wouldn't you want to cover it up by telling people you committed something smaller?
Dracul wouldn't lie like that.
Everybody lies. Get over it.
How can you be so sure? People lie every day. They lie and cheat and steal. Filthy creatures who commit crime.
R.I.P. to Eddie Guerrero. Miss you, man. Loved all your matches.
That's why I'm actually Melody Pretty. So I can defend myself against all those evil criminals and protect others. Hey, Melody Pretty.
Don't yay, Taki. She just killed a man.
Oh no, Melody Pretty.
What a 180.
You are delusional and crazy.
Well, at least I'm not a filthy villain like you lot.
You're not a magical girl. You're not Melody Pretty. You never were. Never will be. You are just a child playing a game, deluding themselves. Too much of a coward to face the pitiful creature they really are. I'm not even mad about Jakul. I'm mad you keep hiding. You put yourself on a pedestal and act all high and mighty above us.
Oh, now I know why I kind of like this guy. He reminds me of Celeste from the original games. Celeste Ludenberg, the fake wee German girl, when she's actually Japanese. Oh, hilarious.
When you're just as low as all of us, you're just delusional. Now just face the world and face your fate instead of denying your purpose.
Huh? I'm not.
Maga collapsed to the ground, her makeup running.
I'm not delusional. You all are. You're all the ones hiding from your true reality.
That's hilarious coming from you.
Mama, delusional one. Bringing home so many awful men. Mama, is this? I need to carry out justice and rid the world of evil for her. Please, it can't end like this. I need to spread my melody of justice.
What?
Let's just end this. I don't want to look at her greasy little face any longer.
Right.
For Dracul, I'll show Michael what real justice is. It's time for the closing argument. You'll be given 4 panels of a page. You have to order them correctly to show the complete story of the murder. Good luck. Right. Act 1. Let's see. First, yeah. Organize a party first. Wait, what? Oh crap, what? How do I order them then? How do I put them in order? Wait, what? Really? Okay, cool. Wait, what? I just pressed X. God damn it. How do I put them in order? Come on. There we go. First is the overheard, then party. Yeah, this one I think. Cool. Advance. Next up is there's a note here. Trash. Recorded device. So she recorded it first? Nope. Shit. Please don't let me repeat the whole trial again, please. Have mercy. Come on, let me play the game, please. Act 2, please. Oh, okay. Fine. First, overheard, party, yeah. Advance is, what is this note? Yeah, I'm not really sure. Nope. Then here, oh crap. Can I just resume in Act 2? Oh man. Oh well, I'm just gonna skip all the parts where I make a mistake or something. I wish the panels had like some sort of description. Awesome, finally got it. Act 2. Let's see, drunkenness, poison, screaming, I think. So this is first. What, really? Fuck. So if that's the case, heard scream, got drunk. When everybody was poisoned, killer went outside and stuff. Advance. Let's see. When Dracul was lured out, he got attacked from behind, but didn't realize that destroyed the device. Didn't realize that the killer would all be bloody and made a solid with Bon and Echo to change their clothes. Then dragged on, put them on the cake or something. Right. Act 3. After that, they dragged him. Let's see. They put a rope mark. Yeah, I think. Putting the rope mark, scalpel. Yeah, they dissected Dracul. Put cake. Yeah, and then awesome. After that, let's see. So after putting, let's see. Did they eat Arcanatum first? Arcanatum? Yeah, I think. After eating Arcanatum, it knocked her out. And then after getting knocked out, went outside to vomit. Fuck. Oh, not again. Ate Arcanatum. Knocked out. Let's see. Woke up with the same as anyone else. Went out to vomit. Thank God. Act 1.
To start, the killer overheard a conversation 3 students were having about their crimes. The killer overheard one of said people admitting to their crime and immediately set their plan into motion. This was when Yui announced there would be a party, which the killer would take as a prime opportunity to commit their crime. The killer themselves had offered to help prepare food for the event, taking it as an opportunity to go to the library and medicine storage to get supplies.
I wish the panel were like bigger, because this whole black screen area thing is kinda, it feels empty when you could just enlarge the image maybe, I don't know.
This is where they got the recording device from a small box in the library.
It feels so empty with just this in a little image.
However, when gathering ingredients, the killer took the opportunity to tamper with the vanilla bottle they'd gathered, filling it with chloroform as a way of drugging the students. This is when the killer left the others who were cooking after dropping off the ingredients, leaving under the pretense they were going to help Takiko, which they did not. The killer sat with their recording device on for 20 minutes in silence, impersonating his meanie screaming after that 20 minutes. This was done to frame his meanie and to lure Dracul specifically out. Then, with their plan ready, they planted the other items they would need, like the scalpel, baseball bat, and ropes in the necessary places. The killer then attended the party, but before they did, they placed the recording device in the trash disposal room, letting it play so the scream would sound mid-party, without any input from them. Just as the killer planned, midway through the party the scream sounded, alerting Dracul's attention. He left to investigate, just as Kotaro came in with the food, telling us not to worry, and just enjoy ourselves. Of course, this was done to frame his meanie as well. However, what the killer wasn't aware of was that his meanie and Alora were going to have an alibi. The two got drunk together in his meanie's room. everyone indulged in the drug treats that Kotaro and Eiichi had unknowingly prepared. Everyone except the killer, that is, who only ate the fruits which had none of the tampered vanilla in them. Due to this, everyone but the killer fell unconscious. The killer then took this opportunity to dash to the trash disposal room to take care of Dracul. Quickly, the killer snuck up behind Dracul, knocking him unconscious. At this point, they were so enthusiastic about performing justice, she hit him with their hardest swing, and therefore drawing blood. Then, the killer tried to destroy what evidence was left, striking down at the recording device to destroy it. This is when the killer realized they'd made a bit of an error. Their own outfit was covered in blood. So, they made a deal with Mononeko to change everyone's clothes, including the victims. After that, the killer dragged Dracul to the buffet. They had a target of how they wanted the body to look. They thought if they made it look a certain way, it would purify Dracul's evilness. The killer tied up Dracul in case he woke up during the process, knowing his screams would be able to wake the others. And that's when the killers started their work, killing Dracul with a few stabs and using the scalpel to open his chest. Next, the killer extracted things like Dracul's intestines and eyes to act as things like cherries and decorations on the cake. They untied his ropes now he was dead, and sprawled him out on the special cake Kotaro made. Finally, satisfied with their creation, the killer brought it back to the Biodome garden on the wheeled platform it had been built onto, ready for everyone to see when they woke up. The killer then consumed toxic flowers to make themselves pass out. They wanted to create the illusion they'd passed out and woken up like everyone else. Just as the killer planned, multiple students woke up and saw the corpse at once, setting off the body discovery announcement. So many people present at the crime scene meant they got rid of the worry of alibis and discussion at the trial. The killer then woke up, using their acting skills from years of voice acting to act surprised and shocked. However, one fatal error with the fact that they used the method they did to pass out is that it induced sickness. And thus, the killer had to leave the room to be sick, able to pass it off as the shock of the body at the time. And that killer, the one who rigged the party and killed Dracul Tremblay, is you, Maiko Yuzuki, Ultimate Voice Actor.
Nice. So I just gotta let the fact that I'm dead hang around? Oh, there we go.
It's over, Maiko. No more Melody Pretty. No more lies. No more justice speak. You killed Dracul. And that was that. Your actions can never be excused.
No! It can't end like this! I refuse! Melody Pretty will never die!
She kinda will die. You know, since we're just about to vote for her.
Yuzuki, it's over. We will vote for you shortly.
No! It can't! I refuse! Please, everyone listen!
Do we really have a choice? Whether we listen or not?
I can talk really loud if you don't want to listen!
I'll take my chances with listening.
Think about it! You're all criminals! I'm justice! I smite down all the bad people! None of you have a place in this world! You've all committed crimes! I know I'm the only innocent one! I know it!
Because what I did wasn't wrong, was it?
No! It wasn't! Because it was right! So if you want justice served, vote now!
That isn't the justice we need.
The world will fall into anarchy if I perish, for I am the innocent one!
Maiko, you just killed a man!
Yes! But for the greater good! I'm innocent, so don't vote for me, for the world, for justice! Innocent? Huh. Yes, innocent! We'll see about that after the trial.
What do you mean?
That doesn't matter now. It's voting time!
Trial over. Hooray. Save. Maiko, why did you... Maiko, answer me, Maiko.
This isn't so sparkly.
Melody Pretty. We did it.
Huh?
Hold on, what did Mononeko mean when they said we'd see about Maiko's innocence after the trial? Alright, so, usually I'd hold my special show after the execution, but Maiko hates knowing criminals are alive, and she can't do anything about it. Huh? What do you mean? Well, how about just before your heart-pounding execution, you do one short special show? Wait, more criminals? Yepper doodle, another great special show. Let's get the show on the road. Which subject should I choose today? No, not more justice I don't get to carry out. No, I don't want unfinished business. This is why the world needed me. This is why you shouldn't have voted for me.
Justice shall prevail.
The world is so filthy. Police do nothing. I need to do justice. Alright, showtime. Whoa! Mononego quickly hopped into a podium, flicking a remote and launching a screen on, ready to do another sickening show.
Welcome to Mononeko's second Get to Know Your Fellow Patients Better show. Today's subjects, Taka Hiro, Kiyoshi Onara, Michael Yuzuki. To start, we have Taka Hiro, Ultimate TV Personality.
My boy.
As you know, Taka struggled with attracting a younger audience with his game shows and talk shows. However, he started to find something of a sudden success with some young people with his crime shows. But there was a secret behind Taka Hiro's sudden success. Taka would go to murder crime scenes and tamper with the surrounding evidence to create a more compelling and interesting mystery for his shows.
Jesus Christ, dude, why would you do that? Come on.
Is risking planting evidence that might get the wrong person convicted from the crime really worth the entertainment?
Yeah, you're ruining someone else's lives, dude. Come on, that's not good.
I'll leave that up to you to decide. Kiyoshi Onara, Ultimate Sculptor, obsessed with capturing different angles of human emotion. However, as you probably noticed, he isn't the most charismatic guy, so he often struggled to get models to pose for his statues. So sometimes, when he saw someone he wanted to capture the emotion of, he'd kidnap them and keep them in his basement until he was done sculpting them. Overall, throughout the years, he kidnapped 11 girls for his sculptures. Each had different ages and backgrounds.
So, all of those 11 didn't, sue him back or something?
While they would let them free once he finished, he'd father blackmail on them so they couldn't report him to the police.
Oh, so that's why. What a fucking asshole.
Isn't that just sickening? Michael Yuzuki, Ultimate Voice Actress, or as she likes to be known, Melody Pretty, Defender of Justice. Of course, you could probably tell Maiko is rather delusional. She started believing she actually was Melody Pretty. Or perhaps she used it as an excuse. Maiko became something of a vigilante, hunting down and killing those in her city she perceived as being criminals. And while she sees herself as a vigilante, the police call her a serial killer.
Jesus Christ, that's even worse.
That concludes this episode of Getting to Know Your Fellow Patients Better. Tune in next trial for the next edition.
Michael looked at Mononeko with bloodshot eyes, fists pale and clenched as she glared over at him.
No!
Serial killer? No, they're all mistaken. I'm Melody Pretty. I'm helping everyone. You. I'll prove it right here, right now. There's 5 criminals currently outed who are still alive. I'll strangle them with my bare hands if I have to. I'll do it. Justice will be served.
Whoa!
Ah! Michael lunged for Taka first, but to wrap her hands around the young criminal's neck, but before she could. Stop! Now! Huh? Marzipan Pretty, what are you doing? Get out of my way! I need to rid the world of evil! Get away from my friend! Sugi. You've done far more than enough already. I rid us of Dracul. Are you happy? He was so evil. I did good, right? Nope.
No.
You did not. Smeeny. You did not do good. You killed a man. You killed a man in cold blood, says the person who killed someone else. But it was in self-defense, so yeah. He wasn't a man. He was a corrupted monster, just like you. Mama says I'm being crazy, but she's a monster too. And have you killed your mother? Like, I don't get it. Is she still alive? You're all vile monsters, corrupted. Even you, Marzipan Pretty. You all are filthy. Die, die, die.
No.
Are you done yet? Done? No. Surely you can understand. I'm so far from being done. The world isn't pure yet. It never will be, Michael. Melody Pretty.
What?
Michael, that's unrealistic. As much as we all want everything to be perfect, it never will be, and it never was in the past. You're doing far more harm than good. To put it how Draco would, you are the corrupted one. You became the very thing you swore to defeat. I'm not. You're corrupted too. You believe it's clear evil manipulation. I'm so sorry I was able to liberate you. Manipulation? What are you even on about? I told you in the trial, but you didn't listen to me. No one ever listens to me. It's always Michael. Oh, she's crazy. Oh, Michael, she's just delusional. Don't listen to her. She's just watched too much anime. Oh, don't worry about my daughter. I'll kick her out soon. Jesus. Michael, I understand being picked on for having a hobby your parents don't understand, but that does not justify literally murdering someone. Yeah, what the fuck? Dracul might have lied. Dracul might have lied. Why is everyone believing a criminal over me? Because you're a serial killer? Michael, you're just as much of a criminal as the rest of us. You're brainwashed too.
What's happening?
Oh gosh, this was one strange fantasy. It's not a fantasy. Shut up, shut up. I'm helping people. If what I was doing was so wrong, then why didn't anyone stop me? Oh, we did stop you. All these spaces bound together to find you in the trial and execute you. Your execution will stop you permanently soon. Good riddance. Oh, shut up, Kiyoshi. We'll deal with that can of worms after the trial. You fucking kidnapper piece of shit. How come the murderer gets to live? How come the kidnapper gets to live? How come those who obstruct justice get to live? How come the fraud gets to live? And I, a carrier of justice, do not. That's just the rules of the game.
What did you say?
Not to mention, you kind of killed a lot of people yourself, so you're also a murderer. I hurt so many. No, don't think of them as people. They weren't. They were monsters. You're a hero. You're a hero. I won't accept this. I won't. I won't. Smeeny looked away. I knew she was thinking the same as I was. Why Dracul? Why couldn't Michael kill anyone else who got revealed? Why? What was... All of this because Dracul was too honest with us about his crime. But was he really so honest? As much as I hated to admit it, Michael had a point. It wasn't an official reveal. He could have been. No, Dracul wouldn't do that. Can I at least know my hostage is safe? Oh, you know it would be a funny plot twist if Dracul was the one who kidnapped MC's sister. That's why Dracul had felt like, yeah, I gotta take care of this guy because I feel bad for kidnapping his sister and shit. And can at least know my hostage is safe. Huh? Your hostage? Oh, the friend on the monoped they're keeping here?
Die!
Well, how about we watch Michael's hostage video together? Melody Pretty. Yeah, whatever, magic bitch. Let's have a quick motive movie night. Mononeko flicked the button once again, a big screen lighting up with Michael's motive video.
Mako Izuki, ultimate voice actress. We're so very sorry, but you don't appear to have any friends, nor family you like. So, we had to get a little creative. If you are unable to kill by the end of the chapter, your voice role as Melody Pretty in the popular anime of the same name will be replaced.
Oh.
Let's hope you're not too attached to that role. Bye-bye!
All for that role. Damn. You all know how that turned out. Well, Michael, I don't know how you're gonna voice Melody Pretty now you're dead. So the show just might end. What a shame. What? You killed just for a role?
Please wait!
You don't understand. It's all I have. No one likes or wants Michael Yuzuki. No one cares. I'm not funny. I don't have my own voice without being her. It's everything to me. People only like me only when I started voicing her. Mama let me stay because the money from my work benefited her. God knows she could use the money with all those cheating, deadbeat men she fawns over every week who leech off her. Melody Pretty is all I have. I am nothing without voicing her. Oh, that's sad, man. You all hate Michael Yuzuki. I know it. You... Michael. Mel... How could we hate someone who you never even gave us a chance to meet? Damn. What do you... No, it's pointless. It's right of me to just put up the facade in front of everyone. It's what everyone wants. I just need to keep telling myself I am her. Don't try. It's pointless. I don't want to die. I don't want my show to end. You just killed a man. We don't give two shits about your godforsaken little anime ending. We just get this done now? Serial killer Moon here is scaring me. Are you trying to get away soon so you can escape the consequences of your crime? That's rich coming from you, dude.
No!
Says you. What the fuck was that, Kiyoshi?
I did what I had to in order to develop my skills.
Alright, the execution, jeez. You all distracted me with shows and motives. I'm ever so sorry. We don't forgive you. You kinda have to.
Yes, super yes!
Okay, Mr. Kitty. Hey, wait, what are we doing again? Don't worry about it. Just look at the wall. It has some really interesting patterns. Yeah, that's a lot of curtains. I agree with Taka though. Let's just execute this maniac. Alright, it's execution time. Any last words, Maiko?
My name is Melody Pretty. I will not fall! I will continue to deliver justice no matter what!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
What, did it stop? Oh my god, don't tell me it stopped. No. Oh well.
It's punishment time!
Part 2. Damn, she was forced to read lines that she didn't want to accept. When the last time I was like, I'm not Melody Pretty, she just couldn't, and he was like, fucking, alright, time to burn this shit. What the fuck was that? Oh god. You can look back now, Taki. Are we all going to get the one of those if we do that? Yippers. I don't want to die. Jesus shit. No one ever do that again. We can't lose anything else. That's pointless to say. Huh? She has a point.
No.
Motives will continue to be produced. Crimes will continue to be revealed. You will all get your emotions get the better of you at one point or another, and this will happen again. Oh gosh. No. That's not going to happen to us. I refuse. No, it won't, I hope. I'm not sure. Interesting. You... Oh, what is it? Care to explain what the fuck? Yeah, that was super creepy. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh? We're all listening. Everyone wants to know what the hell is wrong with you. I don't. Well, everyone else wants to.
I let them go afterwards. I usually didn't harm them.
I did what I had to for my challenge. I really see no issue in it. I let them go afterwards. I usually didn't harm them. Usually. This creep. Lyra, it's not worth the energy. Just back off.
No. What the hell?
I want to confront this piece of shit. You don't control me. Lyra, don't you get it? We've all committed something shitty. You can't pick and choose which ones you think are worse than others. Why are you saying that all of a sudden? Have you done something worse than this lot? Are you trying to soften the blow when you end up being the scum of the earth? You're so cute. Don't patronize me. Tell me what you mean by that. I'm sorry, but are we all going to load onto Kiyoshi and not even address this shit Taka did? Hold on, I did mine for the sake of everyone else's enjoyment. Typical. I looked over at this meeting, all the fighting and yelling melting away to the back of my mind. Felt like everyone had just completely forgotten about Dracul, about the trial. Everyone's back where we were a week or two ago after the first video. We really were just lab rats doing the same thing over and over. Michael's execution, her breakdown, the corpse, how it had been laid out. It made me sick. I don't even know what had motivated me throughout the trial to keep going. Everything had been too much. The confidence, the drive to find justice for Dracul, it all slowly crumbled away. I just wanted my friend back. It's getting grayer. Nothing felt real. It all felt hazy. Everyone's voices became so zoned out. I just wanted to see you smile one last time. And hey, if we're on that topic, if you're going to be petty and try to drag Kotaro's crime into it, then Shinko, what do you think? Shinko? Hey, Shinku! It didn't feel real. Holy crap, Shinku! Shinku? Faded. Can you hear me? Hey, Shinku, Dracul, wake up! Shit. Black. It all went black. I wonder if I pitch myself tomorrow, if I'll wake up.
Hey, kid.
Huh? Who are you?
That's fucking Lyra. You know, on the left side. That's Akane, I think.
You're that writer Ultimate's sister, aren't you?
I have a goddamn name, you know. Jesus, self-entitled Ultimates.
I have an offer for you.
You have 2 minutes.
Oh, looks like we've got one person going through their emo phase currently. Let me guess. It isn't a phase? Or will you just angstily brush off my comment?
Hey! That's mean. Just get it over with.
You want to be an ultimate, right?
I'm listening.
How good are you at impersonations?
Impersonations? What? That's kind of a big deal. Fuck! What a cliffhanger. So yeah, that was Danganronpa at Antebellum. Oh man, imagine that. The magical girl was actually the criminal. Turned vigilante, serial killer, yada yada. Anyway, that was pretty good. It crashed though during the execution, and what was that part? The closing argument 4-panel thingy. I'm like, what do I do again? It's so confusing. So yeah, that was Danganronpa at Antebellum. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.